This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
PM Marape returns from Davos. Evictions underway at Port Moresby's 2-mile settlement. And NICTA announces girls in ICT scholarship recipients. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for your company. Upon returning from the World Economic Forum last night, Prime Minister James Marape said he had the privilege of speaking with prominent investors and leading business partners in Davos, Switzerland.
Prime Minister Marape was speaking to the media upon his arrival at APEC Terminal, Port Moresby. He said on several panels Papua New Guinea participated in at the World Economic Forum. Marape said he met with two major joint venture partners, sharing great discussions in progressing Papua LNG and Wafi Golpu projects.
And I want to announce at the outset I did met Mr. Patrick Puyane of Total, the CEO of Total, and of course Mr. Patrice Musepe, the chairman of Harmony, who's the other joint venture partner at the Wafi Golpu project. Puyane indicated to me some of the progress that is happening. I was in that meeting with chairman of S&T, Mr. Dari Vele, and also associated with us in a meeting.
He stated some key requirements to progress with the projects and need to be addressed. The state team from Papua New Guinea is currently in Singapore carrying out necessary work.
With government, we hope to cross the dots that needs to be crossed, especially on the project preserving its IRR and the value in as far as a return on investment. But if there is a way to help, then how do we assist so that together we could progress Papua LNG? And our state team is at work at Singapore right now as I speak, so that they discuss with Total, and later on when the state and Total are familiar as to what to do, then the rest of the joint venture partners, including ExxonMobil and Santos, will be brought into the picture.
Marape is confident the discussions will yield great economic benefit for Papua New Guinea.
Be an FID announced and the project construction start. That will be a project to the tune of anywhere between $13 to $14 billion project that will be run. Wafi Golpu, $6-7 billion project, a big copper and gold mine. Mr. Patrice Musepe of Harmony gave me full assurance that the joint venture partners with PNG government will work to complete.
Prime Minister Marape announced to the country that the state peer review team has been established by the cabinet and will be conducting a review in the next 2 weeks. The peer review team is comprised of Arthur Somare, Anthony Smare, and Isaac Lupari. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape is reassuring Papua New Guinea that the government will do its best to get out of the potential grey listing.
When responding to the media over the threat of Papua New Guinea being grey listed, Marape stated that work has been carried out by relevant agencies.
Work led by Central Bank and Justice Department and the Agency task force on this is happening. From what I've been advised, if we do get into the grey list, then there's a process that matured, a process in which we can get out at the very earliest. And it's not the first time we've been grey listing. I think the last we got out of, if I'm not wrong, was 2015. So we're looking at if we do get into the grey list, we will get out of the grey list at the very earliest.
PM said Papua New Guinea has previous experience of being categorized under the grey list.
It's not the first time. 2014 and 15 we faced grey listing. We did get out successfully, and if it does happen again, this was something that has happened since after we went to the grey list and we got out. The assessment started again from 2015, 16, 17, 18 onwards up to today.
He said there are many economies in the world that go through this process.
Many are voicing out concern on the economy and the implication, especially attaching to investors and investment. I want to say that a grey list is not blacklist, by the way, and it's not just unique to PNG. There are many economies of the world who does go through this process. The grey listing, blacklisting all came about, and this thing on anti-money laundering and anti-terrorism financing has emerged and prominent globally since 2001, when the attack at the Twin Towers happened in U.S. Our country is not known for anti-terrorism financing, but the concern on the money laundering is a concern from government as much as those who are out there. So,
Marape said relevant stakeholders need to carry out their duties, while the government also works to address the issue.
Equally concerned on money laundering, I did strong voiced concern to police department, to ICAC, to ombudsman, and they're part of the work now. Said you don't have to wait too far out. Arrest those who are doing money laundering in our country. Step out and do your job. So I think they've given me assurance they're working in issues of money laundering.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The National ICT Authority has awarded 8 scholarships to female students pursuing ICT and STEM-related courses at respective tertiary institutions nationwide through its NICTA Girls in ICT Tertiary Scholarship Scheme. 7 of these 8 scholars are from the University of Technology and 1 from the Divine Word University.
This initiative, which started as NICTA's commitment towards a global campaign on bridging the gender gap in ICT participation, has since been domesticated and is well aligned with national goals and priorities. This program directly addresses key national policies and agendas, including national gender equity and social inclusion policy, PNG Digital Transformation Policy, and the National ICT Roadmap, which underline the need to address the unique challenges and opportunities faced by women and girls in ICT and digital ecosystems. NICTA Acting Chief Executive Officer Polume Lume explained that this scholarship is about supporting girls to take up courses that were once dominated by men, and also to support the government's digital transformation policy agenda.
I think one of the important agenda that NICTA sort of pursued back then was to, give that opportunity as inclusiveness, to support, to give prominence to gender. As time goes on, we have other of the government policy that came on board, particularly on digital transformation and stuff like that. So we want to see that as we converge into the future, we want to see that scholarship can now be more focused into targeted government policy, particularly in sustaining the digital transformation agenda, cybersecurity, and these are emerging issues that...
Mr. Lume added that starting this year, NICTA is looking at offering direct employment for its scholars who will graduate in the coming years.
We're expecting 9 that will be graduating this year from the various tertiary institutes, I think from the main ones. So hopefully around that time, we've already basically set up the program itself already on that. So I think around early this year, maybe first quarter of this year, we're looking at picking up another graduate program.
Speaking on behalf of the scholarship recipients, Divine Word University third-year mathematics and computer science student Relien Salo thanked NICTA for the opportunity and pledged their commitment to remain at the top.
We are committed to using the opportunity to grow, lead, and contribute meaningfully to the ICT sector and the future of Papua New Guinea.
Additionally, NICTA is also offering 2 fully funded scholarships for 2026. Females who have completed Year 12 in 2025 and have secured a placing in the higher institutions to study any ICT or STEM-related courses are encouraged to apply. Applications will close at the end of February 2026. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
As the country focuses on the reset year 2026, Works and Highways Minister Peter Chamalili Jr. told his staff that the department's work culture must be centered on integrity, discipline, accountability, and performance.
During his welcome and dedication program recently, Minister Chamalili told the staff that his assumption of office is a moment of alignment and to recommit his staff to the purpose.
Because the truth is this: roads, bridges are not just infrastructures. They are truly the lifeline of our people. They are the difference between a mother reaching a clinic on time or not. They are the difference between a farmer getting produce to the market or watching it rot. They are the difference between a child attending school daily or dropping out. They are the difference between isolation and opportunity. That is why this department matters. This is why your work matters.
He explained that this year of reset will be a year for his staff to serve the people with tangible outcomes and not to impress, delay, give excuses or shift blame.
The people continue to watch us. Many continue to keep asking of our empty promises. Promises without progress. They are tired seeing projects announced, mobilized, then abandoned. They're tired of roads that are completed on paper but broken on ground.
The minister urged the Department of Works and Highways staff to strengthen project controls, contract discipline, audit and compliance and on-site supervision, further noting that to connect Papua New Guinea, systems must come together to allow for the delivery of quality services.
But to connect PNG, we must also connect our systems. Planning must connect to funding, procurement must connect to transparency, supervision must connect to quality, reporting must connect to truth, and leadership must connect to the people.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
The situation at the 2 Mile Hill area in the nation's capital remains tense after an eviction exercise was carried out by police yesterday. It is believed that the operation was triggered by an incident on Saturday night, January 24th, where armed men reportedly shot at a police patrol unit. Commuters that usually access the route were advised to avoid this area this morning.
While driving along the Badili Road today, flames could be seen from afar and the sound of gunfire coming from within the 2 Mile settlement. Dozens of police could be seen on location trying to manage the situation. This newsroom has reached out to the NCD Metropolitan Superintendent, however no comments were made. In a statement released by the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Lands, Physical Planning and Urbanization, John Rosso, the eviction exercise is important as this will protect law-abiding citizens. Rosso said the eviction is a direct result of repeated criminal activities and serious threats to the public safety along the 2 Mile Hill area. Prime Minister James Marape, who returned to the country yesterday evening, said he is aware of the incident.
I've received news of the attack on Badili Police Station. That's not the way you do, and this has given us an opportunity to clean up some of the settlement issues we have in the city and keep out of our city. Those that are second, third generation Port Moresbyans. You, National Lands Department, with NCD, will work on a proper resettlement. Those of you just arrived yesterday and doing nothing here, just go and disturb your local member back where you come from. Taris, come back, disturb me, Lotari headquarters, in long here. Your members are given programs, funds to assist you in your own districts. So don't need to come and contest what must be or lay or Hagen kind of stuff.
As part of the government's response to this issue, a cleanup exercise will be carried out.
Come and congest Port Moresby or Lae or Hagen kind of stuff. Go and look after law and order in your respective places and stay there. And I want to say that cleanup of Port Moresby will carry on when NRL comes in 2028. We want it to be hosted in a city that is livable by Papua New Guineans and international visitors who will be regular every week as the games are played in our country. So we will use this opportunity to clean out illegal settlements. Those that proper title in place like Calgary or Badili or in our city, you stay on the titles. If you don't have a title and you're just squatting, and you're second or third generation Port Moresbian, Lands Department will get to find out who you are, work with the three members of our city and governor of our city, and we will have a relocation program properly. There's been some successful case. I want to also say some is still outstanding in terms of some other areas that have been pulled down. I will call a meeting early next week with Lands Department and NCD for us to look into how we could properly relocate those who are already at employment and have been living in the city for the last 30, 40, 50 years.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues with more local stories after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab Sajina, yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum!
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Dreaming for more than a life we know. There is more to what the future holds. You need holy man to walk on time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
All small crafts going out at sea must consider simple safety requirements. Always check the weather report before going out at sea. Do not jump on a boat if the passengers or skipper have been drinking alcohol. Always remember to wear a life jacket. Take enough drinking water and food with you. Make sure you have a bucket, canvas for shelter, and a paddle for emergency. Always take extra fuel on board and do not get on a boat that is overloaded. This message is authorized by the National Maritime Safety Authority.
Kids, it's time to go back to school. Is this the place to go? Please don't forget the golden rules. Is this the place to go? Hey, mums and dads, don't make a fuss. Is this the place to go? Get the school supplies from us. Is this the place to go? Everything you need for school. Is this the place to go? Be sure to keep the teacher cool. Is this the place to go? Ring, ring goes the bell.
Theatist for all your school stationery.
A closer look, MTV's half-an-hour program that brings you real in-depth stories on Papua New Guinea's most prevalent current affairs. This platform aims to educate, inform, and discuss issues on politics, health, education, infrastructure, resources, climate change, among other stories that affect the people of Papua New Guinea. Tune in 7 p.m. Sundays only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. City Pharmacy Limited today opened its new store at 7 Mile in Port Moresby. The expansion is part of their ongoing strategy to transition into a comprehensive healthcare provider.
Following the opening of CPL's Wellness Medical Center at Vicente City in 2025, the group aims to expand this model of healthcare, which comprises of pharmacies, doctor consultation and diagnostic center. The opening of this new City Pharmacy store at 7 Mile is good news for the residents nearby, as they now have access to some of the basic healthcare.
Tremendous effort by the team from, you don't see the back-end guys from the human resources department, people and culture we call them, and the IT and the finance and marketing and the distribution center. Big credit to all those guys to put it together during the rush Christmas period.
Mais said CPL also aims to expand to underserved areas, and this marks another step towards achieving that.
The commitment last August when we sold Stop and Shop was to keep growing our city pharmacy and healthcare and getting closer to the people rather than people having to travel miles on end to come out to get the health services.
The CPL Group Director concluded that the expansion drive is there and they are looking at other centers and not just Port Moresby.
Both the pharmacy and wellness clinic across the country, so expect more openings, expect more services getting closer to the people. As we get infrastructure, we want to get closer.
Pakatambua National EMTV News.
A prominent figure in the pharmaceutical business in Papua New Guinea, Sir Mahesh Patel, says there will be a significant drop in the cervical cancer statistics if more young women go through human papillomavirus or HPV tests.
During the opening of new City Pharmacy store at 7 Mile in Port Moresby today, the founder and director of CPL Group, Sir Mahesh Patel, highlighted the importance of HPV tests. Sir Mahesh said human papillomavirus is regarded as the primary cause of cervical cancer for women, and early detection for young girls allows for timely and effective treatment.
Only last Friday we had a chat with the Port Moresby General Hospital Gynae department, and I thought it was 1 in 5. I just got a report this morning for this month, January, it's 1 in 4. So it's anywhere between 1 in 4 to 5 people, so 20 to 25% women are tested positive. But one advantage is that if it's early stage, it can be treated. And that is why I'm encouraging all the girls to come out and at least get tested. We can treat them. They will be tested.
According to 2025 health reports, cervical cancer is the second most common cancer in PNG women, with an estimated 1,000 to 3,500 new cases and approximately 650 to 1,500 deaths every year. Though this is a preventable disease, the statistics alone represent one of the highest mortality rates in the Asia-Pacific region.
Because it can be treated if it's caught early. It's a huge killer for our women and girls in Papua New Guinea. And this advantage, I don't know enough about it, I'm not a doctor, but the problem is there's not enough symptoms. So all the girls are thinking, I'm fine, not got a problem here. But if you get tested, early tested, it will just save, amazing number of lives. And the root cause is really lack of vaccination. We keep talking about it, but a lot of the girls are still not vaccinated.
With the aim to combat cervical cancer, Sir Mahesh has been a key figure in CPL's foundation partnership with the Sir Brian Bell Foundation, where they have recently launched a cervical cancer initiative that provides affordable HPV testing in various city pharmacy outlets.
20 kina is a token amount, unlike the private hospitals, which will be paying 600-700 kina. The affordability is not there, and that is why the CPL Foundation and Sir Brian Bell Foundation have teamed together to heavily subsidize this. It's a token fee.
Pakatambua National EMTV News.
Goodman Fielder PNG launched the Scale School Competition 2026 today in Port Moresby. This is a nationwide initiative designed to empower the future leaders of Papua New Guinea.
This initiative began when GFI visited some of the schools in Mount Hagen and saw that there is a need to support students and schools due to lack of educational facilities.
In December 2025, we funded 20 schools up in the Highlands Province. We gave DAX Award for all the graded students. We also did that in Buka in Hyala Primary School, so we are paying.
This is the company's show of support to schools and students. This competition involves more than 100 primary schools across all 4 regions of Papua New Guinea to win a cash prize of 300,000 kina.
Scalewise is happy to support the school across PNG, and we are also happy to give away project fees, school fees, building materials worth 300,000 to the country.
Mr. Rayapa highlighted the 3 ways to participate in the competition.
They buy either of those promotional packs, the yellow packet scales, soft and sweet, or the green one, scale medium grain. You can consume the rice at home and then pass on the empty packets to the child to take it to school. So we have 100 schools participating this year, 100 schools across the country. And when the child takes the packet to school, there's a designated entry bin section at the admin buildings that we're going to set up. And then they'll drop the entries in there.
He said if schools collect 2,500 entries, the company will be giving away GFI stock of goods.
Done in a way that each of the region has a fair share of prizes to be won or given out. So in the 4 regions of Papua New Guinea, NGI would win some of those goodies. Highlands also, South End, and Momase.
However, if the schools collect 5,000 entries, GFI will give an opportunity to 640 students to have access to the scholarship of 250 kina.
Giving away an opportunity to build classroom or build a library or renovate an existing classroom if they don't want to build something new. So it's 25,000 kina per region. So that's the top price that we're giving. So all in all, it's 300,000 kina worth of giveaways for school supplies, student fees.
The promotion starts today and will end on the 27th of March across all centers in Papua New Guinea. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
The Independent Consumer and Competition Commission has begun a nationwide inquiry into Papua New Guinea's aviation industry, focusing on high airfares, service reliability, and infrastructure challenges. The inquiry includes regional consultations and will inform recommendations to government aimed at strengthening competition, pricing oversight, and consumer protection.
The Independent Consumer and Competition Commission has launched a regional stakeholder consultation into Papua New Guinea's aviation industry as part of a nationwide inquiry into airline pricing, service reliability, and infrastructure challenges. The inquiry is being conducted under Part 8 of the ICCC Act 2002, following growing public concern over high airfares, inconsistent services, and poor aviation infrastructure, issues that continue to restrict economic connectivity and access to essential services across the country. ICCC Chief Executive Officer Roy Duggie says the regional consultations are aimed at presenting the Commission's findings and gathering feedback from key stakeholders.
Aviation industry, there's a lot of challenges in terms of the structure, the service efficiency. There's a lot of issues there. So the objective is to look at what are the costs, what are the service delivered, and whether there's service standard or efficiency in the service delivery. So if without the regulatory oversight, it's hard to monitor, right? And also in terms of setting the price, we don't know what's the cost basis for this. And
he said this is an independent inquiry being undertaken by the ICCC under its legislative mandate. Mr. Duggie says the consultation process is inclusive and the outcomes will inform recommendations to the government.
Whether they are meeting service standard or not, we don't know. But through the inquiry, it's an independent process, and it's also in the Act, Part 3 of the ICCC Act, that give mandates to ICCC to do independent inquiry into areas that there's reasonable grounds that there needs to be a form of regulation on the price and the service that are delivered. So the inquiry is currently within public consultations. There are some key findings and recommendations, and we're doing public consultations so that all the stakeholders can provide their views around what they think, their experiences as well.
The recommendations from this inquiry will be provided to government to address competition, pricing, and service delivery issues in the aviation sector. The ICCC's draft report proposed several key reforms, including economic regulations of natural monopolies such as NAC and New Sky, including performance-based KPIs and mandatory stakeholder consultations on charges, measures to enhance competition in fuel supply and airline services, the establishment of a centralized customer complaints mechanism, and stronger fair transparency rules. A phased reform process with ICCC oversight on pricing and market conduct. The regional stakeholder consultation began today in the Highlands region with the first session held in Mount Hagen. Sharon Engnui, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
The National Superannuation Fund, or NES Fund, is calling on all registered and contributing employers across Papua New Guinea to collect their free employer identification cards and take full advantage of the savings available.
In a recent media statement, NES Fund Chief Executive Officer Rajiv Sharma said through the fund's employer-to-employer discount program, it provides businesses with access to exclusive discounts from partner organizations in health, hospitality, hardware, ICT, office supplies, and more. The program offers great value, particularly for small and medium enterprises. He said the discount program is also one of the simplest ways the fund can support employers who play a critical role in the superannuation ecosystem. The CEO said employers contribute significantly to the well-being of their staff and they deserve value in return. He said the program is free, and he emphasized that the NES Fund remains committed to helping businesses operate more efficiently, especially in current economic conditions. Pakatambo, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the NES Fund market report. The kina closed lower at $0.234 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying at $0.2265, $0.3236 Australian dollars, 0.1823 euro, 35.72 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed lower, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading higher, copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the S&P 200 is trading lower, the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News returns after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. love that.
For the very first time in Papua New Guinea, Mail Research and Marketing Consultants proudly launched the 5th issue of the Mail Review magazine commemorating PNG's 50th Golden Jubilee independence. 2 volumes, 500 pages each. Volume 1 covers government politics and leadership, while Volume 2 highlights the private sector, state-owned entities as service providers, and NGOs. Together, they cover the period from 1972 to 2025. This 1,000-page collection reflects PNG's 50 years and sets the foundation for the next 50.
On the go and need a quick update? Talk to TISA Bank. No logging, no typing, just your voice.
Hey Siri, what's my balance? Your balance is 2,578 kina.
Activate voice banking in 3 simple steps. 1. Update your TISA Bank mobile app to the latest version. 2. Set up Siri on your iPhone if not already enabled. 3. Start voice banking with TISA. TISA Bank. Banking on change.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. The Eastern Highlands Provincial Government spent 2.2 million kina on constructing 8 new houses for police personnel. The commissioning and handover of keys was done recently.
Eastern Highlands Governor Simon Sia said maintaining law and order is a key priority in the province, hence this welfare support for police. Last Friday, the governor presented the keys of the 8 new duplex houses to John Kale, the provincial police commander. Governor Sia explained that 2 million kina was from EHPG's internal revenue, while 200,000 kina was sourced from PSIP funding. He highlighted the importance of contractors delivering quality projects.
Does it worth 2 million kina or not? This is a question we have to ask. We have to ask. Make sure that contractors do the good job. We select the good contractors. Not get pepper contractors. I can see some of the project.
Governor Sia appealed to policemen and women to take care of the houses, stating they can only accommodate immediate family members and not those who are extended relatives. Additionally, the provincial government will also fund 12 new vehicles that will be received and presented to police soon. PPC Kale welcomed the support while revealing limited capacity to cater for such projects and officers' welfare, further urging police to take care of the houses. Amanda Ilaitia, National MTV News.
The conclusion of the Rabaul LLG Leaders Induction saw the signing of commitment and performance contracts that includes the development of disaster management plans.
The training concluded last Friday, with leaders being reminded that their plans must include strategies to protect communities from disasters. Deputy Provincial Administrator Denley Puapena highlighted that it is the first of its kind for the signing of key performance indicators for LLG and ward leaders. The contracts will track leaders' progress on core duties. from endorsing standing orders to developing 5-year plans, establishing ward community halls, and developing disaster preparedness plans. Cornelia Kalimet from the Provincial Disaster Division said as a disaster-prone province, leaders must ensure they have resilient communities that can manage disaster risks. Officials urged leaders to identify risks in their communities and immediately establish subcommittees. Amanda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
The Namasalang community launched its marine protected area and culture revitalization program recently in the West Coast Nalik area of New Ireland province.
Conservation activist John Ainey of Island Awareness continues to work with the communities to strengthen community engagement within the marine protected area. Ainey said it is important to take ownership in protecting communities, culture and environment. Meanwhile, Chief of the Nangamuna clan Kamaniel Penny shared similar sentiments and embraced the importance of rebuilding their houseman. The launch covered wards 13 to 16 of Tikana LLG, and so anthropologists, agriculture, and fisheries interns attend, giving prominence to unveiling the signboard that coincided with the traditional launch of the houseman. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Moving to overseas news, footage of the lead-up to the second killing of a U.S. citizen by immigration officers in Minneapolis is under intense scrutiny after multiple angles appear to contradict the version of events from federal officials.
Alex Putty! Alex Putty!
A name they demand is never forgotten. Alex Pretty, the second American killed by immigration officers in a month. At the spot where he died, mourners lay claim to his legacy in what has become a battle with the Trump administration over both narrative and values.
What went through your mind?
It was scary, it was terrifying for the people that were supposed to protect us, for border control to kill people in front of our eyes. That's something that no one can watch.
A chorus of disapproval is growing as the Democrat leadership in Minneapolis says it is once again being blocked from investigating the death of a U.S. citizen.
When Renee Good was killed, the Trump administration sent hundreds more immigration officials to this city. They want ICE out. But so far, this is a story where tragedy has been followed only by further escalation.
Agents fired tear gas to disperse crowds who'd gathered at the scene in the hours after Mr. Pretty's killing. Videos showed the moment leading up to his death. Mr. Pretty is among several observers filming ICE agents. He is seen being shoved by an agent, and then, circled here, he is pepper sprayed. He tries to help another observer, but is pulled away and then wrestled to the ground.
Honestly!
After a few moments, Mr. Pretty is shot multiple times. Another angle shows the agents as they hold him down, and one appears to remove a handgun from around Mr. Pretty's waist before he is shot. Police say Mr. Pretty was a lawful gun owner with a permit to carry. There is nothing in the videos that shows him threatening agents with armed force, but the administration has characterized him as intending to carry out an attack.
An individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. The officers attempted to disarm this individual, but the armed suspect reacted violently.
The Democrat governor of Minneapolis is accusing the administration of lying.
Thank God we have video, because according to DHS, these 7 heroic guys took an onslaught of a battalion against them or something. It's nonsense, people.
National EMTV News returns after the break with Truka Sports. Stay with us for the details.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad. All small crafts going out at sea must consider simple safety requirements. Always check the weather report before going out at sea. Do not jump on a boat if the passengers or skipper have been drinking alcohol. Always remember to wear a life jacket. Take enough drinking water and food with you. Make sure you have a bucket, canvas for shelter, and a paddle for emergency. Always take extra fuel on board and do not get on a boat that is overloaded. This message is authorized by the National Maritime Safety Authority.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Even if we are non-aligned, we must show commitment and trust to whoever we engage with.
Returning in February 2026 is In Focus, your weekly news and current affairs talk show, which presents in-depth commentaries, discussions, and analysis of the major current affairs issues in Papua New Guinea and in the region.
The Tolai people as well that were left behind.
Super funds have grown from just under 2 billion kina industry to now 20 billion kina.
We engage in discussions with decision makers and experts across politics, government, history, industry, economics and business, as well as health, social, cultural and environmental issues, keeping you well informed right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Truka Sports. Team participation has been encouraging as Port Moresby Soccer Association pre-season matches continue, with organizers setting clear criteria for teams.
The Port Moresby Soccer Association says team attendance has been strong during the start of the pre-season competition. Games coordinator Peter Matthews says organizers have set clear criteria for teams taking part.
Okay, looking at attendance for team. This morning it look quite interesting, where some of the teams taking part about 9 or 10 players. All Nupla teams. Some took part in last year NCD Governors Cup, which also in interest Lolo. come inside the Port Moresby Soccer Association. So because some of the criteria where people apply law compliance wise, if I all fulfilling all these requirements where association people like him long, and then
he says priority is given to existing teams while new teams must meet requirements. Mr. Matthew thanked all clubs and players for their effort and commitment.
People thank you go back long on media, all stakeholders law, people law association, all referees all hard working groundsmen. Look, come back on board this season again, and look forward law. At least running another year of soccer action inside the Bicini football grounds.
He added that the preseason helps prepare teams for the main competition while promoting discipline and teamwork. Matthew says games will continue as planned, with teams encouraged to stay focused and follow the rules. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Papua New Guinea recruits fired London Broncos to a record 86-0 win at Richmond Athletic Ground over West Warriors. Alex Max begging 4 tries, Moria and Gairo Voro adding doubles as Broncos coach Jason Demetrio signaled strong Super League ambitions this season. Papua New Guinea women celebrated a big win as Holland Riga started against Namibia at the ICC qualifiers in Nepal.
Holland Doriga was named player of the match after an outstanding all-round performance in match 14 of the ICC Women's T20 Global Qualifiers. Papua New Guinea defeated Namibia by 3 wickets, with Doriga playing a key role with bat and ball on the pitch. The left-handed all-rounder scored 39 runs from 25 balls, striking 156, including 4 fours and 3 sixes. Her aggressive batting lifted Papua New Guinea during a crucial stage of the chase. With the ball, Doriga also delivered right-arm medium overs that helped restrict Namibia, while her sharp fielding added pressure on the opposition. Team officials praised their calm approach and fighting spirit. The victory marked PNG's first win of the tournament and boosts confidence heading into the remaining matches. Doriga's performance highlights the growing strength of women's cricket in Papua New Guinea and shows she is a player to watch on the global stage. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja nak? Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
On the go and need a quick update? Talk to TISA Bank. No logging, no typing, just your voice.
Hey Siri, what's my balance?
Your balance is 2,578 kina.
Activate voice banking in 3 simple steps. 1. Update your TISA Bank mobile app to the latest version. 2. Set up Siri on your iPhone if not already enabled. 3. Start voice banking with TISA. TISA Bank. Banking on change.
For the very first time in Papua New Guinea, Mel Research and Marketing Consultants proudly launched the 5th issue of the Mel Review magazine commemorating PNG's 50th Golden Jubilee independence. 2 volumes, 500 pages each. Volume 1 covers government politics and leadership, while Volume 2 highlights the private sector, state-owned entities as service providers, and NGOs. Together, they cover the period from 1972 to 2025. This 1,000-page collection reflects PNG's 50 years and sets the foundation for the next 50.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
It's Jaylee. Are you ready for the ultimate sports experience? From the streets of Port Moresby to the global stage, we're bringing you the best of local and international sports. Profiles on PNG's rising and legendary stars, in-depth coverage of the biggest tournaments, and all the latest sports news. It's all coming back in 2026. Mark your calendars. Thursdays at 7 p.m, returning February 2026. More action, more stories, and more sports passion. See you in February 2026, only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. The NCD Money Plus Vipers exited the 9th Premier League on day 2, losing 11-6 to Legacy in the trophy quarterfinals in Gold Coast, Australia. This followed a strong day 1 performance, showing 3 pool wins highlighted by Jeremiah Bent's exciting runs. CEO Ronnie Tirai Jr. praised the players and coaches. Despite the disappointment, the Vipers gained valuable preseason experience and secured automatic qualification for next year. That ends True Guy Sports. The Money Plus Weather Report is next. Stay with us.
True Guy Sports. True Guy Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
Kids, it's time to go back to school. Is this the place to go? Please don't forget the golden rule. Is this the place to go? Hey, mums and dads, don't make a fuss. Is this the place to go? Get the school supplies from us. Is this the place to go? Everything you need for school. Is this the place to go? Be sure to keep the teacher cool. Is this the place to go? Ring, ring goes the bell.
Theatist for all your school stationery.
Returns in February 2026. This February, join us on a brand new season of Kai Time. Hi, I'm Martha. Come February, join me on a new season of Kai Time, where we continue to inspire you to make simple, budget-friendly, and tasty meals for your family. Kai Time returns on February 4, 2026, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Dreaming
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, partly cloudy with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Popondetta, cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Momase region, Lay City, partly cloudy with chances of few showers. Vanimo, partly cloudy, possible few showers. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, partly cloudy, possible few showers. Buka, partly cloudy, possible showers. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy, possible few showers in the evening. Mendi, Tari and Wabek, partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
Well, that was the news, sports and weather for Monday, the 26th of January, 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.